Kind of weird because I'm having lag drops in Skype. Well, I mean in XSplit. Like, does somebody know if XSplit caps your frames, by the way? Because when I'm streaming, I have like a max frame caps of 30. And when I'm not streaming, I got like 180. I don't know how it comes. You don't get to show it in XSplit. I show it in Starcraft itself. It's weird, like, I know. It's so weird that if somebody knows how to change this, because maybe it's something in my settings of my XSplit, so I should maybe change it somewhere. I know. But we're already going to start with the next game, so let's get in this. So we are in this game. We are going to play see the game of Scion versus Slow Stupid. So we are going to well, see a TVP at this point. Can't wait for a TVP. It's gonna be amazing. So we are gonna have Slow Stupid spawn as the bottom left versus his opponent as the Terran player gonna spawn Scion. Well, I mean, gonna spawn at the top right as the purple player who's gonna be Scion. So, he's gonna rally one of his SCVs to the ramp, gonna start making a full wall off, or just going to make a little wall off. We're gonna see that in a second, or we're gonna see the supply depot. Same as Low Stupid, who is going to get a pylon first close to his Nexus. Dude is gonna do a little SimCity play. We're just always getting really close because, well, versus a pro Terran player, you should not just expand really fast. So, we are just seeing more probes and more drones. I mean, SCVs whatsoever, workers. We're just gonna call them workers for now. More workers being produced for both players. He's getting a Rex. Rex is always gonna be good. If a Rex comes out and the first Marine comes out, if I'm correctly, the first Marine comes out at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Little thing to know if you're playing as a zero player or as a pros player, like if you're scouting out with a probe or something. I just know that the first Marine comes out around that time. So we are going to have a gateway being made by So Stupid, same as another Hylon and another simulator, so he's gonna get his gas right now. All looking good for both players. Gonna have Rex up, and he is going to get his Marine right now, same as a scout out with that SCV. He's going to well, go search his opponent. Well, he's gonna look, okay, what does my opponent have? Another SCV is coming out, and he is normally gonna put down that expansion. What's with the colors? The colors is color mod. Color mod is a mod that you can find on Team Liquid. It's just a mod that you can get banned from. It's all okay. Blizzard doesn't mind because it already said they won't ban you for using it. It's a really fun mod. It's a really nice mod. It's just all colors are being bright and everything. It's looking amazing. So that one Marine is gonna search a little bit around, checking stuff out, defending that command center for now. Gonna defend that SCV. Second Marine is out. Maybe should have a bunker right here to start defending versus little attacks. Same as the first Zealot, he's gonna start attacking. But a Zealot versus 2 Marines, which a 3rd Marine is already on the way at a half, that's gonna be bad. Like, we're gonna have people die eventually, like, bad. Really bad. But are we going to see the bunker? Are we gonna see the bunker coming up? Because the Zealot's there. No bunker at this point. Okay, it's looking good. The Zealot is maybe gonna go in, and there comes a bunker, and those Marines, oh, 1 shot on the Zealot, and the Zealot goes back. 6 damage. 6 damage is, that's fun. It was 6 damage, and the Marine just shot 6 damage, but range 5. I just looked at the wrong part. Stupid me. So we're gonna have some mules being warped in at this point by the command center. Same as more attacks. He's gonna get more Zealots. Gonna start still. That probe is going to be annoying. He's going to put on a pylon somewhere and he's going to warp in more and more units. Warp gate technology is almost done. And how many warp gates do we got? Well, another warp gate, 2 extra warp gates are on the way. So he's going to be at 3 warp gates. Are we going to see a Robo Bay? Nope, he's going to get an expansion. What am I saying? I'm just brabbling all around. So more Zealots. Zealots are still very nice. Good. But there is that bunker. So, well, bunker's going to be good. Even with Stim. Stim is on the way. 2 extra gateways are on the way. Gateways are going to be completed right now. Look at that. Or just completed. Same with 7A score. He's using all his Chrono Boost at this point. Wow, he's not even using Chrono Boost. He has 88 Chrono Boost left. That's less good. You can start using Chrono Boost on your 7A score to get that warp in a little bit faster. And wow, there's a lot of Stalkers. Stalkers being warped in, a good amount of Stalkers. And they're going to go for it, but there are not a lot of Marines. They're going to start attacking a bunker first. All the SCVs are getting taken off the line. A little force field, and well, those mules are like, what are we doing here? I can't attack or do anything. They're going to start attacking the Marines, maybe even snipe off that 1 Marine. Nope, Marines going back. Gotta wait for some more reinforcements. More Stalkers are being done. It's a 3-gate pressure with an expansion coming from the back. Always interesting to see those sentries are attacking, but that 1 Marauder is just doing so much damage at this point. The Stalkers are so low, but more units should be warped in a moment. Are really looking good for Sun because he still has his main base just getting a good amount of income. Same Factory is on the way, and some other stuff. He's even going to get that engineering. He's gonna get that infantry attack 1. So Slow Stupid is trying to do enough damage, maybe even sniping off some Marines. Is it gonna work? He snapped off Marine, but for what? He's already trying to scoot and shoot, and even, well, another bunker is on the way, so he's trying to fortify himself. And I just like that all those SCVs are just on like repair. Insta repair, so if something takes damage, it's gonna be repaired eventually. If Stem is done, damn, that's gonna be annoying. So yeah, well, we are having 2 forges, so double expansion with a robo facility. The funny part was that Xion maybe thought, okay, my opponent went for a 4-gate play, but it was really a 3-gate with an expansion in the back, which is really something nice. You're doing a good amount of damage. We're already having a starport on the way with the reactors. Are we seeing a reactor? We've seen a reactor on the factory, so we're going to see a switcheroo coming up, so we're going to see double medevacs being made, and even, well, combat shield. Combat shield is on the way, even reactor. Looking at both players have 62 supply versus 67 supply, so at this point Slow Stupid is ahead, and we're gonna have seen the income. That's looking good for Sion, but he just has 1 more worker. Well, at this point the Pro players have a little bit more workers, but he still has those mules. He can just call them some mules, which is always fun, always getting more and more of those SCVs. That's the thing you should know. I like what he's doing with the Marines, scouting out if we're not seeing proxies or something else being put down or being made or something. We're seeing observers and more attack and ground armor. But a very nice push of Sion is coming in. He's gonna spot that pylon. Taking a pylon out will, I think, supply. It will supply block Slow Stupid for now. So he has to force out 2 pylons, and that probe did his job. He's gonna see everything. He's gonna see that full push, and now even that observer is gonna see anything. And will this trigger something of Slow Stupid? Is he going to get more sentries? Is he going to start getting some other upgrades? We just saw that the Twilight Cancel just got is just up. What is he getting? Is he getting kind of nothing? He should maybe go for Blink, charge lots maybe versus those units. He's gonna start attacking a factory, but I think that's something that Scion wants at this point. We're seeing Immortals being produced, same as the Armory is being made by Scion, so we're normally going to see some of those tanks coming in a moment. Still more medevacs even with infantry 1, and he can maybe even get that factory, but the factory is not important. The most important thing, wow, that scan, the scan was just perfect. Maybe even saw one of the liftoffs, and at this point he has to start just changing places of his stalkers. He has to put some stalkers in his main, just trying to defend versus a drop, but he's canceling the drop because there's still one of those observers, and we're seeing a mass pickup, and that observer saw anything. Is he going to react? Slopestube gonna react to this? He just warped in some extra stalkers, and now at this point Scion has to say, whoa, he knows everything. There is like an observer somewhere, so I gotta do something. We're seeing 2 upgrades coming on the way, even with a charge upgrade, same for a 1 infantry attack. So at this point, almost Scion is gonna be at a 1-1 position versus his opponent is gonna be at a 1-1 going into a 2-2 position. Same with a charge upgrade and getting some more Immortals, which is always fun. Putting the factory just about the 3rd, same as just getting a 3rd, so he's really got to be ahead. Looking at the income tab, look at that, 20 more harvesters at this point for Scion, so he's doing an amazing job. But are we going to see a little, well, drop? Medevac drop? I know, would be amazing. Seeing 1 Marine going in, and he's going to see those Immortals, and he's going to see everything. Templar Archives, that's the thing that you should get at this point to do some very nice storms on those units, on those M&M ball, because he's not getting Marines, he's just getting a Ghost Academy, and every unit is nicely spread out, so he's got to have a better concave than the Marines. But we're seeing a drop. Are we going to have a drop? Some more? Wow, Stalkers are still in the same position, and that drop is going to be denied. Oh, all those units are dead. Ow, that hurts. That just crumbled a little bit. All those units were like, no, get me out of here. No, no, I want you to die. And then they just die eventually. We're going to have Slow Stupid put an observer just around the 3rd, so he's going to see, okay, factories here, so I can't really attack. Maybe even going to get some units out there to just kill that factory with Zealots. Okay, then. Looking good. Or maybe he's just gonna defend it. Yeah, that's maybe his thing. But, well, we're gonna see a push. We're gonna have a scan on the top, and just Psionic Storm is on the way. The 3rd is just getting saturated really hard still. No Vespene guys are being taken, but there is a Planetary Fortress. So Planetary Fortress is gonna be very nice. And I like what Psionic's doing. He's always getting through the 3rd, getting back to the expansion, and just trying to annoy, even just getting that observer, which is really going to be annoying at this point because Slow Stupid can only see from this one. We're having a stim. We're having those Zealots. They can just charge in Zealots. Yeah, they're oh wow! At this point, Marauder's doing so much damage. They still don't have concussive shells. Concussive shells is key at this point. Getting some more Zealots, and he needs High Templars. He doesn't need Zealots. He needs High Templars. Oh, where are the High Templars? Give me some High Templars, baby. Come on. Scion is still going in, and he has a big healing train. He's gonna do an aggressive stem. We are seeing those Zealots coming in from the front, but the scoot and shoot is killing everything, and those sentries need to get out of there because they're gonna be dead. But oh, look at that. We're seeing some force fields, but the unit that Slow Stupid has are just getting demolished by the M&M ball. Oh, M&M ball is just doing so much. Even some more medevacs coming from the back. The 3rd is gonna be demolished at this point, and Slow Stupid is like, wow, this went really wrong. GG, well played, sir. GG, well played. That was a very, very nice game. I want to see game 2 at this point. That was a good game. I'm gonna do a little quick commercial because we are just in a little bit of downtime for now. We're waiting till the game is up. So, see you guys in a little second.